I see you, boy.
YouTube, what up? Right now we got the Timberwolves versus the Mavs. This is a great game that I wish I would have watched instead of watching the fucking Bills and the Dolphins. Cause you know this the most I ever watched football in my whole entire life. And now I came to the conclusion that, in my opinion, college football is way better than the NFL to me. My favorite NFL player is Lamar Jackson. And I'm glad that he's probably finna win the second MVP, so I'm glad for that, because they always talking shit about him and shit like that. But anyway, I wish I would have watched this game, because I ain't know they even played. This is a good matchup right here. Kyrie Irving is my favorite player. Anthony Evans is one of my favorite young players. I love niggas who are dogs. I feel like it's not enough of that in the NBA. Niggas say they dogs, but they not really cut like that, you know what I'm saying? You can tell when they play, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into this shit, man. If y'all like the video, man, like the video, comment, subscribe, and if y'all want me to continue to do these highlights, just like the video. It's like I be getting like 400 views, but then I have like 1 like, and that 1 like be from me. That shit be crazy, but nah. Shit, let's get it. Hey, man. Hey.
Minnesota holding opponents to only 53.5% shooting.
You man won't throw that shit up.
NBA. Yep. But the Mavericks did have a good paint shooting game against them on December 28th. They lost it. It's like they lost it home against them on December the 14th.
I'm glad Kyrie is having a,
opening tip tonight.
he kind of had a slow start to the season, but now he's getting back into his usual form. And when I watch Kyrie Irving's highlights, he's been my favorite player. Kyrie Irving's been my favorite player ever since his second year in the league. So that's what, 2012, 2013?
That's something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, so when you look at his game now, when you watch highlights now compared to back then, he has simplified his game. He's still able to break him. He's still able to, but he just gets to his spots. Then his fadeaway game is, top notch, you know what I mean?
You can't take your body off him. Unless they're claiming he didn't have possession.
Quick! Hey!
4 minutes into the game. Mavs in front by 1. 3-pointer. Yes, sir! Kyrie Irving!
You get up under him and knock down a nice little baseline.
You try to sit down now,
man. Karl Anthony Towns. After Minnesota missed 2 shots in the paint. Initial attempt at Gobert's follow-up, no good. Luka looking to get rolling, and a corner 3, Drano over Cat.
And all he's doing is taking advantage.
This nigga Luka still wearing his damn cheerleader headband. But he busting everybody's ass though. Wow! That was a travel. That's crazy.
Straight game. He tries to go.
But that's a travel. Bro, that was a travel, bro.
6 on the floor now.
1, 2, 3. Ooh. My man took 3 steps.
To go strong through Luka.
Giving in 1, I believe.
10 straight games of 25-plus points come to an end when Minnesota won big.
Quit licking the floor.
The other night,
he
scored 24 in that game, and they didn't need him to score anymore.
Take away easy buckets in transition.
Reed.
I saw this, right? Nas Reed, Timberwolves, please start this man at small forward or power forward. He does not need to come off the bench. He needs to be a star. He's like that. He's built like that. I don't know why Buddy ain't get drafted, because he was an undrafted rookie. Because he's the big jelly. I remember that. He's a part of the Jelly fam. He is skilled. He needs to be starting. He might be a little slow to be a small forward, a power forward, but he's a big. Look at this nigga. Look at him. Get to him. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. I like Nas Reed. I've always been a fan.
The Kyrie squared up to shoot it, and it's that sweet sound of string music. Jaden McDaniels, guarded by Hardaway, pocket pass to Gobert.
Exquisite pass.
Has Wemby played Gobert yet? I don't think he has.
He is not limited to standstill jump shots or crashing the offensive glass.
There you go, Cat, man. Be aggressive, man. Cat really. I don't know what happened to Cat, man. I mean, he's an all-star. He's going to be an all-star this year, but he ain't the same player as he was 3 to 4 years ago. But he's a good leader, though. He's doing good by being a vet towards Anthony Edwards. You know what I mean? So that's the positive side to look at.
That's 4th lowest of any team in the league.
Mike Conley.
Now, bear in mind,
he like that, man. I love, man. Mike Conley is a solid point guard, man. The oldest all-star in NBA history. And Rudy trash. Yeah, you trash, Rudy.
There was an exchange of words out there.
Yeah, to him, yeah.
Inside Kyrie, in the blender.
He just finished talking.
Cooking
niggas,
But that's the first points he scored in 6 minutes.
What is he doing?
Second quarter, it's Kyrie.
Oh, God. He ain't trying, bro. Those last 2 plays, he wasn't even trying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas scared. Like, it gets to a point where you got the reputation of breaking niggas. And when you got the reputation of breaking niggas, motherfuckers just be scared flat out. Like, they not, you know what I'm saying? They just be panicking. So they be moving their feet subconsciously. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the case was right then. Look, Ant-Man mad.
Does it again, slicing and dicing.
Now with a little stop and then a takeoff to the rim.
The chef is sauteing right now.
Yes. Reed up the baseline and soaring and scoring with a putback. Now Luka. It's a late clock Luka moment. And he delivers.
Pulling that bitch. I fuck with Luka.
2 second differential. Williams driving around Reed, kick out Luka. He'll drive it through the defense.
Good pass, boy.
Williams to lay it in. What vision!
That's brilliant.
Oh. Jones' shoulder.
As if it was Superman's cave.
You know, he can fly like Superman. It's Kyrie and Luka.
His game so beautiful, man.
Edwards has 3. Oh, and Luka throws it away.
That's the shit I don't like right there. On guys, the shit I do not like. Man, I swear to God, Ryan, the guy that was Kobe, fan, he would have sprinted back and tried to get a block. You know what I'm saying?
Edwards has.
Look, he just looking at it. He ain't trying to get it real quick. You know what I'm saying? And watch when Ant-Man get the ball.
3. Oh.
That's crazy, man. I don't like that shit. Like, if I was Kyrie or if I was just his teammate, period, I'll call him out on that shit right here in the guy, bro. Cause when we get in the playoffs, what you gonna do? You gonna do that same exact shit? That shit ain't gonna cut it. That's a bad message. And you the best player on the team and you doing shit like that. I don't care how many good numbers you putting up, man. You gotta lead by examples on every aspect of the game.
Throws it away, trapped by 2 defenders, and 2 good defenders, and it's a breakaway for Ants. Minnesota's biggest lead in this game, 1 point. And it's Edwards who came up with a loose ball.
So quick to the ball, those guys are. That takes up the slack for Minnesota.
The step back check. Luka nails it, and the Mavericks retake the lead. Luka doubled. Hardaway finds a cutting foul. He missed the dunk, but it flies all the way out to DJ. Hardaway cross court. Kyrie steps into the 3.
You're the guy with the gun, the person who would do anything to protect the ones you love. But did you know you could go to jail for simply doing the right thing to keep your family safe? Don't end up behind bars because you didn't know what would happen after a self-defense incident.
And he drains it.
I should have watched that ass.
He screens for
a lot of niggas be in that predicament.
Bad one, steal, Powell. Luka waiting for support and waiting for Kyrie to find it. He found it. Caught up in midair and not able to get enough oomph to finish it. Reed. Oh, Edwards tips it in.
Gotta box out.
Some back-breaking putbacks.
Gotta box out.
And you just wonder.
That has become a lost art.
Teams are averaging over 115 points per game in the NBA this year. That's the average. That's incredible. Lost by 18 last month. Oh, that's a
what the hell was that?
He's do something he's not comfortable doing. Yeah. When you start talking about Alexander.
That shit crazy. He be doing that shit 10 times a game.
McLaughlin for his career, 34% from deep. And now Luka. Right back at you. What?
And he thought he got fouled.
That go along with that, but he has battled his butt off. And here is Luka. He's been popping, and he goes up to the cup. Towns back in the game. He kicked out of a double. McLaughlin a long pass. He found Conley. Late clock. Back to McLaughlin. Has to shoot it with the clock winding down and hits it. He went 0 for 3 on shots in the first half, 2 for 2 here in the second. A response from Dallas, though. Immediately right back with a 3. Tim Hardaway Jr. The 9 in each of the last 3 games. The most rebounds in a 3-game span in his career. 27 in the last 3 games.
Let him cook.
He does work against Conley, and he scores against Conley.
Easy money.
Closed up pretty quick in there.
Sure did.
And now Towns very aggressive on the drive. Drop off for Gobert.
Hey, good ball movement, Timberwolves.
It's been fabulous. It's been hard to win games.
What do y'all think the Timberwolves
Really hard.
ceiling is when it comes to this year's playoffs?
Difficult shot.
Because if they play their cards
Oh,
right,
he's a bucket.
they most definitely can make the Western Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying, for sure. You know what I'm saying, with the personnel and they execute, they play good defense, they can easily, you know what I'm saying, make it to the Western Conference Finals. And it also depends on who they matched up with. Because if they gotta meet, let's say, the Clippers in the second round, that shit ain't gonna work. If they're matched up with the Suns, they could potentially win that second round matchup because, you know, I just feel like the Suns really can't stop nobody.
Towns had rebound and then a quick.
Is he whining?
McDaniels in the open court.
Be quiet!
To a trailing Towns. Towns obliterates it.
Oh God, I'm gonna smack the fuck out of you, fans. Shut the fuck up.
Defender, but block is called.
What the fuck?
Obliterates the defender, but block is called.
That's crazy.
You can put the ball on.
That's crazy.
As well. That's what they're doing.
Man, that nigga Cat different, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Opposed to settling for
That nigga different.
Powell screening, Luka driving across the floor. Inside to Powell, who turns and finishes with a foul that stops an 11-0. Kyrie staring at the basket. Jab stepping against McDaniels. A stare-down 3 ties the game. He has done so much tonight. Scoring, steals, rebounds.
There he is again.
Corner 3.
That's what he do. That's what he do. Missed the fourth quarter, man. Come on now. Stop playing on my mans, man. Come on now.
Important rebound. Now Jones up top.
Yeah, we turned. We lit in Dallas. I need to go to a Dallas game. I need to go to a Dallas home game. That should be lit.
It's out of bounds, and it's Dallas ball. The back shoulder fade. Ball's in bounds. Man, did Jones deflect?
But yeah, man, shout out to the Mavericks, man. Shout out to my nigga Kyrie specifically, man, because he had a rocky start to the season, but he's playing to his capability, which I know he can. You know what I'm saying? I've been sleeping on my boy. I ain't been checking for the Mavericks games like that. He also been hurt, so I'm glad he's back, you know, playing how he need to be playing. But hopefully he can be an all-star, because it's a lot of guards in the West that's top notch. I mean, you got Luka, Curry, Ja, De'Aaron Fox, Anthony Edwards, Kyrie. In the West. You got Devin Booker. And Devin Booker ain't on the damn list that they put out recently, which is crazy. Who else? I know it's a lot more. I just can't think of them right now, but yeah. But if y'all like the video, man, y'all like the video, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I'm gonna fuck with y'all on the next one. Shit.